Davante Adams is heading to Las Vegas in a blockbuster trade Thursday. The Packers send Adams to the Raiders. According to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero, Green Bay receives a 2022 first-round and second-round pick for the 29-year-old wideout. Adams also gets a new deal. He's the highest-paid receiver in the game, 5 years, worth over $141 million. Meanwhile, the Super Bowl champs loading up at receiver. Pelissero reports free agent Allen Robinson heading to L.A. on a 3-year, $46.5 million contract. He gets $30 million guaranteed. No guarantee where Baker Mayfield is going to land next year. Pelissero and Mike Garafolo are reporting that Mayfield has requested a trade out of Cleveland on the heels of the team meeting with Deshaun Watson. Garafolo says the Browns do not plan to honor Mayfield's requests. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Taco Bell presents a get-out-of-bedtime story. It's time to wake up from this amazing dream, even though you're jet skiing on lemonade. How extreme! And oh, look at that. You just won the lottery. Is that a castle? Take the keys. It's your property. What's better than swimming in space? Just wait for the big reveal. It's Taco Bell breakfast, and it's actually real. So it's time to wake up and bid your dreams farewell, because toasted breakfast burritos are waiting for you, only at Taco Bell. Participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only.
If you have a small business, Staples has your sign.
Banners for my bakery?
Staples has your sign.
Oh, posters for my new pet store.
Floor decals for a pharmacy.
Every day, Staples associates help every kind of small business create bold signs to make big impressions. And now get $10 off custom signs, banners, and posters when you spend $50 or more. This is your sign, so print it big at Staples. Ends 5/28. Visit staplesconnect.com/thisisyoursign for details.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXOL, Central California. Happy Friday to you, the 18th day of March, 2022. Gene, I see you made it through St. Patrick's Day.
I did.
Yeah, big celebration?
Oh, big
yeah,
celebration.
Okay.
It would have been even bigger, but, we misplaced the green beer.
Okay. Yeah, how could you celebrate St. Patrick's Day without green beer?
Green beer.
Well.
I know.
Okay, and now coming up, I think the next, we've got Easter coming up, and then Cinco de Mayo. So we're going to have to start planning, the Easter egg hunt and also our Cinco de Mayo celebration.
Yeah. Hopefully some people will be lucky enough to find some of the eggs from last year.
Yes.
That will, because that'll add to their count for the competition. And then, when nobody's looking, you could pass it over and put it in their basket and just be really quiet, not say anything, and see if they
smell
notice.
Will follow.
Usually you can find them that way.
Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, hey, Starbucks, my favorite place. Starbucks customers will be able to charge electric vehicles and fuel themselves with coffee at 15 Starbucks along the interstate between Denver and Seattle. Yeah. And I understand Starbucks is also offering a really cool program. For the same monthly payment, you can get a Lexus or a latte.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
A Lexus or a latte. You have your choice.
Your choice.
So don't complain.
I'm sorry, but McDonald's makes better coffee. And a whole lot less expensive.
Yes.
Okay. Birthdays today. Are you ready?
Birthdays. We need some.
Okay. Actor Brad Dourif is 66. Mike Rowe of Dirty Jobs, 54. And Scott Saunders of Sons of the Desert, 52. And let's see, Queen Latifah is 46. Comedian Dane Cook, 44. Other birthdays today, actress Sutton Foster, 41. Adam Levine of Maroon 5, 37. Actor Adam Pally is 34. Actor Blake Garrett is 12. Local birthdays coming up. Here's an idea. Something special. Visit the Peanut Patch in Yuma, the Peanut Patch. It's an extraordinary place. And, well, they've got so many things, so much more than peanuts. The Peanut Patch, homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster forms. They make their own fresh English toffee. Pecan turtles made from a special recipe starting from scratch. Yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, almonds, and more. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Well, Google the Peanut Patch. Find them on the web, thepeanutpatch.com. You'll get directions, and then spend a day at the Peanut Patch. They are open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. A great way to spend some time. And by the way, great gift packs that you can ship anywhere in the world. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. We have birthday wishes going out today to Alan Amaya, Alicia Salgado, Bethany Pinheiro, Blanca Norma Jimenez, Bob Miller, Alicia Chavez, Cristina Duenas, Ernie Medina, Jabez Moe, John Calciajerone, Kenneth Plunkett Jr., Martha Marshall, Norma Montoya, Rachel Powers, Alejandro Hernandez, Sylvia Carrillo, Trineth Garcia, Virginia Becerra, Sally Longoria, Maxine Olds, Alexander De Leon, Adrienne Castellanos, Lupita Alvarez, Cesar Mendoza, and Anthony Mercado. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, lots of things going on this weekend. We'll tell you about a few of them. I know the symphony will be performing.
I think I can hear them tuning up right now.
Yes. Yes, and particularly the oboe.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oboe, usually they attract things like mosquitoes and stuff like that. I mean, yes. Or a duck.
Yeah, that would explain where the ducks are evacuating Buckland Park.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Ivy Symphony concert is tomorrow evening, and it will take place at the Jimmy Cannon Theater. And a 2-day Sweet Music and Art Spring Fest in El Centro, downtown El Centro. And that's Saturday and Sunday.
Where do they say that's going to be?
They say it's going to be at the Den across from the Greyhound station.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not really sure where that is, but...
Well, we know where the old Greyhound station is.
Yeah. Okay.
So, anyway, there you go. Things beginning to open up a little bit. Things beginning to happen. Well, Maserati, they are going to transition to electric vehicles. The Gran Turismo Folgore will feature more than 1,200 horsepower and the first all-electric model offered by Maserati. Oh, boy.
They can get there before they left.
Yeah. It's for the middle-aged man who wants to take action to help the planet and his midlife crisis.
Yes.
Okay. I have no idea what the price tag is, but it's way out of my category.
I have no idea what the cost of insurance would be, but that's another story.
Oh, boy. Yeah. If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
That's right.
We've got news. Are you ready?
We certainly do. I'm ready.
Okay, it's a look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report.
Все заключается в том, что это универсальная...
Vladimir Putin rallying thousands of people waving Russian flags at a rally inside a sports stadium in Moscow. Putin quoted Bible verse and insisted the war in Ukraine is necessary to prevent what he called genocide, a claim flatly denied by leaders around the world. Russian shelling and missile strikes continue to bombard Ukraine, including a western city that's been untouched so far. CBS's Steve Futterman from Poland.
Today's assault appears to have targeted the Lviv airport. A maintenance facility at the airport was hit. Immediately, large plumes of black smoke were visible throughout the city.
This man is among the estimated 2 million Ukrainians who poured into Poland.
This is so stressful to live here country in this moment like this.
We're waiting for details on today's call between President Biden and China's Xi Jinping. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Some members of Congress echoing President Biden's demand to see a drop in gas prices.
When the price of oil goes up, the price of gasoline goes up. When the price of oil goes down, the price of gasoline does not necessarily go down. This is not right. It's not fair.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi noting that oil prices spiked during the first 2 weeks of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, causing gas prices to go way up. Oil prices have dropped, gas prices still high, up another 2 cents in the state overnight to an average of $5.80 a gallon. 2 years after becoming one of the first counties in the country to implement strict COVID restrictions. Health Director Dr. Sarah Cody is speaking of optimism for the future.
We have lost 2,180 people in our community to COVID to date. But without the collective efforts that we all have made, we would have lost many more.
State's death rate average was 2 times more than Santa Clara County's. Cool down coming over the weekend with a rain forecast for northern and central California. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. Right now is the right time to call Lock for that preseason checkup. Make sure your air conditioner is ready for the heat.
Okay, so we got the chorizo dumplings, the cucumber empanadas.
Zara's food truck is popping off.
Come on, guys, let's pick it up, all right?
But if she doesn't find a new chef, her truck will be stuck.
Carl quit this morning, so Jessica, I'm going to need you on the fryer.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Where to Escape with CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg. Sponsored by Bank of America. Whether you're looking to move or just visit, here's Peter with a list of the least crowded cities in America.
Port Arthur, Texas, Augusta, Georgia, Buckeye, Arizona, or Carson City, Nevada. Some cities like Anchorage, Alaska also made the list with only 169 people per square mile.
Brought to you by the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. Earn 3% cash back on online shopping.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning, a COVID update. COVID downtrend continues. George Gale filed this story.
It was issued a Thursday morning. Numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the new numbers, there has been another drop in the number of active COVID-19 cases in Imperial County. There are currently 119 active cases of COVID-19 in the county, down from 139 active cases reported on Tuesday. El Centro Regional Medical Center said Wednesday, for the first time in a long time, there were 0 COVID-positive patients admitted to the hospital this past Tuesday. As of Wednesday, there were 4 COVID-positive patients hospitalized at ECRMC. That is being attributed to the 93.8% vaccination rate in Imperial County. That is still the highest vaccination rate in the state of California. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
You're not alone in the newsroom, are you?
No. El Centro police are investigating the theft of copper from an air conditioner. The incident was reported on Wednesday. An estimated $8,000 loss was sustained when thieves tore apart, literally, the air conditioner that was located on the roof of the building. Another citizen reported that their pickup truck was damaged when someone tried to remove the catalytic converter. KXO News Time coming up to 743.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Almost $300,000 worth of narcotics seized during an attempted smuggle operation. Here's more on that story.
It happened recently at the Highway 86 checkpoint near Salton City. Blue Hyundai drove up to the checkpoint in the early morning hours. Vehicle was sent to the secondary inspection area, where a Border Patrol K-9 team promptly alerted to the vehicle. Agents discovered narcotics hidden in the floorboard of the vehicle. They found 40 packages of crystal meth weighing 61.62 pounds with an estimated value of almost $216,000. They also found 5.29 pounds of fentanyl pills with an estimated value of $84,000. 28-year-old male driver, vehicle, and the narcotics were all turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Center, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
There's a lot of COVID info out there, but not all of it's true. So it's important to remember the facts. Do COVID-19 vaccines give people the virus? Nope. It's actually the opposite. Vaccines teach our cells how to fight COVID-19. And just like other vaccines, COVID-19 boosters help keep our immunity strong. Share the facts, not the virus. Find a vaccine near you at myturn.ca.gov. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
And it's Page 2 of the Local News with weather. All brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland. Open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30. And by Brownie's Diner in Brawley. Open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Central Union High School District will be celebrating Cesar Chavez's Day coming up the end of the month. George Gale filed this story.
It will be a special celebration on Thursday, March 31st in the evening. They will host an event honoring the legacy of Judge Cruz Reynoso, the first Latino judge appointed to the California Supreme Court. Judge Reynoso passed away May 7th, 2021, at the age of 90. The event is scheduled to start at 6 p.m. at Southwest High School in El Centro. Reception will be held in the theater lobby, followed by a viewing of the documentary film Cruz Reynoso, Sowing the Seeds of Justice. It will highlight the life of Judge Cruz Reynoso. Cesar Chavez Day celebration is sponsored by Central Union High School District, Southern California Gas Company, and Mana de Imperial Valley. It'll be open to students, staff, and to the public. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial County June statewide primary election ballot is set. The primary election will be held June 7th. According to the Imperial County Elections Department, there will be several local races, and they saw the filing period extended from Friday, March the 11th to Wednesday, March 16th, since the incumbents had not filed for re-election. Those races are now complete. There were no changes in the IID Division II race. Incumbent James Hanks did not file for re-election, and there are 4 candidates vying for the seat. Don Campbell, Ramon Castro, Gina Dockstetter, and Maria Nava Frolich. Sheriff Ray Luera did not seek re-election, and Fred Miramontes and Hilton Smith will be on that ballot. No additional candidate filed for the office of district attorney, so it will be George Marcus, Jason Amavisca, Mario Vela, and Edgar Garcia on the June ballot. Karina Alvarez will be unopposed for auditor controller, and Susan Bermudez is the only name on the ballot for treasurer tax collector. Well, bridge work continues here in Imperial County. Here's George Gale with more in this story.
County Public Works Department is repairing local bridges. Dogwood Road is closed from Highway 86 to Cole Road. Clark Road is closed from Wall Road to Kubler Road. And Cloak Road is closed from Cole Road to Willoughby Road. They are all closed due to bridge repairs. They will remain closed until further notice. Detour signs are posted in each area. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carol Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says above normal temperatures and dry conditions will persist through tomorrow, with temperatures seeing 90 degrees in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. A weather disturbance will move into the region Sunday, bringing cooler temperatures and gusty winds before returning to a warm, dry scenario. 82 our high yesterday, 54 the low. Sunny today with a high near 88. Light wind becoming south about 5 miles an hour. Tonight, increasing clouds with a low around 55. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 90. Light south wind becoming southwest 10 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 80. West-northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. 56 degrees downtown, 38% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-northwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news. It's been a service of Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California, making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West Ayton Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Well, St. Peter's coach Shaheen Holloway stood on the sideline with his arms crossed and showed no emotion as guard Matthew Lee made 2 free throws and gave the St. Peter's Peacocks a 4-point lead over Kentucky with 20 seconds to play in overtime. St. Peter's upset Kentucky in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. And in other action, well, it was UCLA outlasting Akron 57-53. The San Diego State Aztecs, well, just ran out of gas, and Creighton topped San Diego State 72-69. That one went overtime. And in the NBA, just one game, the Pistons beat up on the Magic 134-120.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, Aaron Rodgers, yeah, I'm sorry, you're back in Green Bay. Yeah, but Davante Adams, Rodgers' favorite target, he's on his way to Las Vegas, and the Raiders are sending the Packers their first-round pick and a second-round pick in this year's draft. The Packers have 4 picks out of the top 60, so they should get well. The race to trade for Houston Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson is down to the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints after the Carolina Panthers were informed they're out of the running. The Browns, earlier in the week, were also told they were out of the running. And hey, the way I look at it, that's probably a good thing. Rafael Nadal defeated Nick Kyrgios 7-6, 5-7, 6-4 to reach the semifinals of the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells. It was a match featuring obscenities, underhand serves, a point penalty, and smashed rackets. Nadal improved to 19-0 this year, the third best start to a season since 1990. Kyrgios was not happy. He walked to his seat and smashed his racket on the court. It's a no-no. Daddy's going to have to buy you a new one now. And NASCAR and Hendrick Motorsports have partnered on an effort to enter the 24 Hours of Le Mans next year with a modified version of its next-gen car. The collaborative effort, announced yesterday at Sebring International Raceway, seeks the Garage 56 entry, which allows for the testing of new technologies, creativity, and innovation without claiming a spot on the traditional starting grid. We've got NCAA basketball action, doubleheader today, doubleheader tomorrow, doubleheader Sunday, as March Madness continues. Sports Time has been brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Right now, we'll take a look at financial news, a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live-scan fingerprinting to the public. Home prices rose 15% to a median price of $357,000 in February from a year ago, as inventory stayed near record lows, according to a report from the National Association of Realtors. Even as prices climbed, sales slowed, with existing home sales transactions down 7.2% from January, 2.4% from a year earlier. As COVID makes a resurgence in China, That country's leader signaled that his focus this time around is on containing the collateral damage to its huge economy. China must strive to achieve the maximum prevention and control at the least cost and minimize the impact of the epidemic on economic and social development, according to President Xi Jinping. This at a closed-door meeting of the Politburo Standing Committee, China's top decision-making body. And the markets right now, a bit mixed. The Dow off 130 points at 34,351. The S&P 500 up a point at 4,413. NASDAQ at 13,698. That's up about 84 points. Meanwhile, gold is down $8.70 an ounce. And oil, it's up 83 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Look for sunny skies today with a high near 88, light wind becoming south about 5 miles an hour. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low about 55, southeast wind 5 miles an hour becoming calm after midnight. On Saturday, it'll be mostly sunny with a high near 90, light south wind becoming southwest 10 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. 57 degrees, 38% relative humidity. Financial news brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, we want to make your every visit a great visit. We want you to have great service. We want your taste buds to dance with happiness and your thirst to be quenched. We want you to enjoy great sports and great music. But most of all, we want you to enjoy your friends, your family, your date, your business meal, your party, your mom, your dad, and even Aunt Karen. At Burgers and Beer, we're all about you. 5 locations to serve you: El Centro, Yuma, Temecula, La Quinta, and Rancho Mirage.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California.
This is your home for original reporting. I'm Steve Kathan. President Biden talking with China's president today as Russia wages war in Ukraine.
President Xi said in his words, the Ukraine crisis is something that we don't want to see. But China could play a key role in that crisis if it decides to give Moscow the economic help it is requesting. China expert Yu Ji says China will have to carefully consider the consequences of doing so.
On the cost is much greater than the benefit of this association, that China would really have to think twice.
The U.S. has warned Beijing there would be tough consequences if it says yes to economic or military aid to Russia. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, Washington.
Russian attacks have now hit Lviv, a city that had been a safe haven in Ukraine over the past 3 weeks. The bombardment continues in the capital, Kyiv. Also, CBS's Charlie D'Agata says residents who've stayed are struggling to survive.
Even as Gayla Vereshchuk plucks jagged shards of glass from her window, she tells us she's not going anywhere. Very cold. It's okay, we won't freeze. She says love warms us up. Do you have a message for America? Peace in Ukraine, no more war, and that Putin comes to his senses and gets a brain.
Vladimir Putin spoke today to a rally in Moscow praising his military's actions in Ukraine. The World Health Organization with a fresh warning that the end of the COVID pandemic is a long way off, thanks in part to the Omicron subvariant. Brown University's Dr. Ashish Jha is poised to take over next month as White House coronavirus coordinator. He tells CBS Mornings, even though the case numbers have fallen in this country, there's still work to do.
We have got to get the world vaccinated. So the president's plan is very clear on this, that America has to lead. I plan to do everything I can to help implement that. Until we get the world vaccinated, vaccinated, it's going to be hard to put this pandemic behind us.
The weather could get rough today in parts of the South. WCBS meteorologist Craig Allen has an eye on the storm system.
This new tornado watch now runs along the I-59 corridor from just around the New Orleans-Slidell area on up towards Hattiesburg. I-65 is included in this from Mobile on up through almost to Montgomery, Alabama. And the I-10 corridor from around the New Orleans-Slidell area as well over towards Pensacola and Crestview, Florida.
Authorities in southeast Missouri say 6 people died in fiery chain reaction accidents on a fog-covered interstate yesterday. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 108 points. The S&P is up 5. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Hey, Ray Magliozzi here. Have you ever cooked a really fine gourmet meal? Yeah, me neither. But I'm told it all comes down to the ingredients. And when I need ingredients to improve my car, the place I go is eBay Motors. Whether you roasted your last transmission, graded your current floor mats, or pureed your side view mirror on a lamppost, eBay Motors has the right parts at the right prices. 122 million of them. And by the way, if you recently fired up your grill, don't worry, eBay Motors has grills too. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice the 16-year-old boy who got his first job?
Not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am Hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
There's wildfire danger in several places in Texas.
Low humidity and strong winds are fueling wildfires across West Texas. Several have merged into one huge fire about 120 miles west of Dallas. Walter Flock is with the Texas A&M Forest Service.
Due to the critical amount of dry fuels that we have, fire that started would spread very rapidly and would be hard to contain.
Several homes and buildings have burned in the small town of Ranger, Texas. A nursing home in Rising Star, Texas has been evacuated. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Wildfires could be a factor this spring in parts of the West. The government says the outlook is for dry conditions throughout that region. It could make a drought situation that's bad even worse. Predictions are for a warmer than normal spring in all of the lower 48 states, except for the Pacific Northwest, Montana, and North Dakota. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Present to you with this year's Choice YouTuber Award,
Carroll Buckley.
Prepare to get rocked.
That was unbelievable. AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO. 1, 2, 3,